most picturesque campuses in all of the country, Oxford, Ohio, Fred C. Yeager Stadium. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the Miami University Redhawks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Well, guys, the Raging Cajuns head coach told me pregame, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. That's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On the return, it's Dennis. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. From the gun, the ground game. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
Give to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw on third. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the clock. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Second and long here. Throws it off the RPO. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Calls his own number.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Drops back on first down. He's going for it all. Makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From deep, it's Dennis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's taking the shot. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
Press center down's going to the air. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll go to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown, Redhawks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Dennis. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Might as well give it to him again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
And the Raging Cajuns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Breaks into the open. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And this offense early, man, just clicking on all cylinders, right? Like, great job putting play after play together. Play that works with the next one, that works with the next one. And it's been a clinic on this drive.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So an 82-yard drive there. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. They drove him backwards and brought him down inside his own 15. What a great job of special teams play. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They give it to him again. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21.
Go!
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to throw on first. Right side, it's Watson. Across the 45. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
2nd down to the air. Out wide left, it's Edwards. A quick but he's got plenty for the 1st down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Under pressure. Fires quickly. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Turning it on. Pass the and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Running inside, it's Smith. He's got enough. Smashes ahead. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Cajuns. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. Looking down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Quick give. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
From the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. Looking for the time with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Hawkins. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Holds on, it's Eaton. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Going to take a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. First down, now back to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Working the ground game. Nice move to keep running. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at UTEP taking on the number 8 team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Miners in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Got the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Watson again. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Jones. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's changing the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he finds his way out of bounds, real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Redhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
He'll bring it out. It's Dennis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. He's going to run it. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The fake and wants to throw. Still looking. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. He is in! Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. That's reeled in, it's Eaton. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Drops back on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Right side, it's Watson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
And the Redhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Watson. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Making the adjustment. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Miami. They take the lead with the 6.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll try to pop the draw. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Based on what we've seen, if you like offense, this is the game for you, and we've got a big fourth period waiting. So the final period starts with a second down play. Selling the fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got twirled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down one possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
Motion from the wideout. On third down, he drops to throw. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snapped it in the shotgun. Fires to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A handoff for Watson. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Well, one of the best compliments you can pay a running back is they get stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing it here in the fourth quarter. He's trying to ice this thing and close it out.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Redhawks. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box, so he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Cajuns! Once he got some room, it was over. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. He'll set up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Hawkins. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Here's a give to Watson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Across the 45. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the... on this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Bush is ahead. That was a huge 3rd down stop, but now the field goal can make it a 2-possession game. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dennis. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Press setter downs going to the air. Rush is on. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Here comes the heat. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where...
Time to take a shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Louisiana! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. Looking to throw. Look out. Chase to the right. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.